think we ought to go down and stake out a place for the Klan.
This is good. Get a shot of this. Is that the route they're going to go down there?
Are they marching or I thought they were just demonstrating?
Get a shot of the U.S. Army bag. That looks pretty cool, Mike.
Gas mask.
Yeah.
You never know.
Looks like it's going to be an uneventful day.
Good.
Hopefully it will.
Just a gas mask bag. Well, we've seen a lot of courthouses. How did we get on camera? Oh, he's looking at us. Nice bolt action rifle.
We love the Trailer Park Show!
He's videotaping all of us. Looks like the same kind of camera I got. You see that? See? What do y'all think about what's going on here? Why do you think the Klan is down here?
Publicity. Pretty big publicity stunt.
Are y'all familiar with the church being built out there at the old Mount Carmel place?
Certainly am.
Have you heard about that? Yeah, they're building a little church out there. Any comments on that? Do you think that could be related to...
I think they should be welcome to build a new church out there.
Yes, I do too.
As far as I feel about the Klan, I just think they're here hiding behind the name of Christianity, and they're not being very Christ-like. The whole organization stands for hatred, and that's not the way Christ lived.
Yes, sir.
Stop hiding behind the name of Christianity and come out, take off the mask, and show their faces.
Yes, sir. I agree. I think 1 in 4 of them is federal agent. I think they're just provocateurs, but I don't know what they're doing here in Waco.
They're just trying to cause controversy, to stir up something.
Stir up controversy. Provocateurs. Well, I wonder if they're ever going to show up.
We'll see.
They certainly have plenty of security.
Yeah.
Well, I thank y'all for talking with us here at the Trailer Park Show.
Huh?
Wrong side.
Oh, what?
It's a sunrise.
I got news articles to back it up. See, because they need to smear the project.
He's ready to top somebody.
Look what I got on film. Close up. Straps. The recipe.
Yeah, I get that.
I already did.
I tell you, that's quite a payroll to dress up in a Halloween suit.
Halloween was last week.
That's right, federal agents, ladies and gentlemen. You can be guaranteed that one of these individuals is a federal informant, guiding the rest of the hapless sheets. That's what we're talking about here today, ladies and gentlemen, is federal agents here smearing the great war. What happened back in '93 when the Klan showed up and told the feds to kill the Davidians that you wanted to help them?
I've been up, I've been down, take my word, my way around. I ain't asking for much.
a little crowd.
Good morning, Waco. We are the American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. First and foremost, we'd like to thank the Waco police officers and staff for their guidance. We thank each and every one of you for being here to hear our message of love and hope. I ask you to bow your heads and I'll lead us into prayer. Oh Lord, our heavenly God, we thank you for bringing us here safely. We ask for your guidance as we help to reach the people. We ask that the children murdered in the Waco massacre are up with you in heaven. Please forever watch over Jennifer Andrade, age 21, Chanel Andrade, age 1, Cherie Doyle, age 18, Vanessa Henry, age 19, Bobby Koresh, age 2, Star Howell, age 6,
I'll come back later and talk about how you work with the feds.
Cyrus Howell, age 8, Little One Jones, age 1.5, Chica Jones, age 1.5, Michelle Thibodeau, age 18, Serenity C. Jones, age 4, Dalian Gent, age 3, Pages Gent, age 1, Unborn Baby Gent, Crystal Barrios, age 3, Isaiah Barrios, age 3, Joseph Martinez, age 8, Audrey Martinez, age 13,
Yeah, the toothless
Abigail
white trash
Martinez,
and their
age
federal
11,
Gestapo controllers
Wayne
are
Martin,
not
age
welcome
20,
here in Central
Lisa Martin,
Texas,
age
where the real
13.
patriots reside.
No federal agent!
Lisa Morrison, age 6, Mayonnaise Schneider, age 2, Startle Summers, age 1, Unborn Baby Summers, Ashley Summers, age 17, Rachel Sylvia, age 13, Hollywood Sylvia, age 2.
We're disgracing our flag.
Please watch over their remaining family and friends. Guide them to be your servants as angels in heaven. May you forgive our government for murdering these innocent children. Please help us to understand what transpired that fateful day. Help us in our path to righteousness and guide us in your humble ways. Save us from all our sins and help us keep to our oaths of secrecy and pledged righteousness. Let us remember to help those who cannot help themselves and to take action upon it. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass
1 and
against
4,
us.
the
For
federal
thine is the
agent.
kingdom, and the power, and the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
A couple years ago. Yeah, but the local police found out about what the FBI
Now I'd like to introduce you to our next speaker, which is Ms. Laura.
You're pathetic. We don't want terrorists here. We want our country back. That's why we're standing up. Come on, tell them, people. We don't need this talk.
Give it to that other federal agent!
Central Texas. Go back where you came from. You're pathetic. We don't want your federal scum here. Hey, we're so proud of yourself. Take your hoods off.
How many federal agents?
Out here to smear this great work we're doing.
Take your hoods off. You're so proud of yourself.
Yeah, you remind me of a SWAT team for a black ski mask. We don't want this type of terrorism here in America. Get out of Central Texas. Which one of you is the federal agent?
Good afternoon, men, women, and children of Waco
Well,
and
there's
all
another one
visitors.
of the federal agents.
Thank you for your
There's another
attendance at this rally to protest
That's
the
right.
killing of innocent
There's another
men, women, and
provocateur
children at the
trying
Bridge
to
Pavilion
destroy the memory of those kids
here in Waco,
in
Texas.
1993.
The American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan are here to say that we believe attention needs to be brought to the government of the United States for the alleged attack on the compound.
You are the government!
Our Constitution plainly states that the American military shall not attack its own citizens.
Pathetic behavior. You absolutely know what's going on. That's right. Little federal agents down here smearing the great work we're doing.
Yet, we
That's
all
pathetic.
want
You know it's
to
pathetic. Unbelievable. You can't read. What's wrong with you?
Whether or
What's wrong
not
with
this
you?
is what set the
What's wrong with
crackdown
you,
on
inbreds?
fire remains to
I'm
be
here to tell you right now, we don't need your time right here in Central Texas. Just be fully conscious of that right here today. We don't want federal provocateurs in Central Texas anymore. We want our country back. We don't want your racist filth here.
Get rid of your federal agents!
Your racist filth here. Go back where you came from,
Well,
racist.
I believe
Go back up there like you did way back in 93 when you were out there at the checkpoint begging the DPS in there so you could kill them.
Y'all help me.
We don't need you down here. You're pathetic. Get out of here.
not a bad crowd.
They don't
Mostly
go
press.
into the courthouse. They're not going into the courthouse.
Well, we really don't want the feds here, but they've shown up in their white outfits. Yes, guaranteed several of them are government informants. That's stirring up trouble. I wonder how people in Tarrant County and Fort Worth would have liked it if local police wouldn't have stopped the feds 2 years ago. You know, the FBI won a bum steer award in Texas Monthly for trying to get a new Klan group. Spence was the informer. He was also the Grand Dragon trying to get them to blow up a chemical plant. But local police found out and the FBI was forced to move in. We weren't so lucky in Oklahoma City and the World Trade Center.
They got the Texas flag up there.
You shouldn't be desecrating the flag of Texas.
You're smearing
Get out of Central Texas, you racist filth. Get out of here. I'm not afraid of you. You're a bunch of scum. I'll walk all over you. You are pathetic.
You're all federal agents.
Federal agents. Get out.
Federal government controls you. You're just doing what the federal government wants you to do. Take off your mask.
Thank you for your attention. Most especially.
There's the racist. There's the federal agent.
Yeah, that's probably the federal agent, that one right there. That's probably the federal agent.
Well, they can't get past the gate. These people couldn't tie their shoelaces of a federal agent and direct them. These people couldn't tie their shoelaces and the federal agent didn't direct them.
I know that some of you are thinking that you want the Klan to get out of your town.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
Want the federal agents out of our town.
Waco, Texas,
We want the feds
along with other members of the Klan and have been for some time.
We want you out, federal.
You may have met us without knowing. We could be your best friend, your neighbor, your cousin, or a fellow student. We are not here today for racial problems, homosexual disturbances, immigration policies, or to discriminate. But we are here to try to stand up for people being denied their constitutional rights to freedom of religion. We are not here saying that we have the same beliefs as the Branch Davidians. It is just hard to swallow the fact that some of them were murdered for their beliefs. There were 28 teenagers and children killed in this horrific display, 12 of which were under the age of 5. And two of those 12 had not even been born yet. Not all of those lives had been claimed by that fire. For a thought, just think what would happen if someone came in and said your religious beliefs were demented and that you could not practice them anymore or you will pay a penalty. How would you feel about that? It is not right, plain and simple. But I'm sure some of you did not think of that when the media told you the things they did. We are here standing up for our American Constitution and those who are being deprived of those rights.
You mean the ones y'all
I will leave you with one thought.
The black people you
Will you stand up for your rights? For your government? What will happen when you become the outcast religion? All we ask is that you hear as we speak. Take heed as to what your government is doing and do something about it.
Federal provocateurs.
They're pathetic, racist, federal garbage. The feds have sent them.
Go ahead, put that federal agent on. Let him talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, the feds have sent them.
Let that federal agent down here talk.
Have sent them, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead, let that federal agent talk.
They're trying to make the Davidians look bad by trying to
Now they're figuring out.
We're rebuilding the churches. It's too late now.
1/3 of the Davidians are black. How do you feel about that?
It's too late to do the right thing now, federal agents. It's all too late. You are.
Greetings, Waco! My name is Charles Miller, and I'm here to represent the realm of Illinois. It is a privilege to be white and an honor, a great honor to be an American of the Ku Klux Klan. We did not come here today to talk to or even look at you uneducated people. We come here today for our white brothers and sisters out there. It takes a lot of courage to come here today and stand up for your rights as white people. Because of the government TV and the government papers, they say we are a hate group and we preach hate. Well, I'm going to be honest with you today. We We are a hate group. In fact, we hate the fact that great white history and culture is being changed and destroyed right before our eyes every day. We hate the idea that homosexuality is being promoted, encouraged in our schools, TV, and our children's books. We hate the fact that God in the Bible has been banned from schools. You ban bad things, not good things, and the Bible is a good thing. We hate the fact that millions of unborn babies are being murdered in America and paid with by our tax dollars. We hate the fact that so many beautiful young girls are destroying their own heritage and culture by having black babies instead of white babies.
You choose to.
We hate the fact that our misguided leaders have taken America down the road of socialist one. Yes, we are a hate group. You feel the same way we do.
You're a federal government group.
And fight for your rights. Enjoy the American Knights of the Klux Klan. Like I said, we're here for you.
Hey, federal agent, salute.
We are not going to stop fighting for equal rights. Don't be a government puppet any longer. Cut your strings today. Come back with us today after the rally to our family gathering. And see for yourself, we are law-abiding white Christians just like you. Learn more than what we stand for, and wake up. The government don't want you to know anything. Wake up before it's too late. For you and your children, be proud of who you are. Be a part of the white heritage. Be an American Knight of the Ku Klux Klan. We don't just need you, you need us.
Always divide and conquer. Always
FBI right that up for you.
You guys in the FBI trying to blow stuff up. The FBI trying to get you.
You know, this guy with the dictaphone over here is running his mouth because we rejected him from the Ku Klux Klan because he's a child molester. That's why he's out there running his mouth. So you people take a look at him, okay? You take a look at this child molester out there. That's why he's wearing sunglasses and hiding his face.
Typical federal agent
We came to
tactics.
Waco, Texas. It has nothing to do with races. We came for the Holocaust of the citizens out there in Mount Carmel. If the federal government can do that to them and get away with it, you people are going to be next for what you believe in. Whether you're black or white, whether you're a homosexual or a Christian, they're going to come and do everything you want.
Are you going to kill them like you did to black people?
They need to do something with child molesters like that one standing over there, because that's about the sickest thing you can be in this world.
A federal agent, that's what you are.
Come from, they call them booty bandits.
How much did you get paid?
Why don't you get a wife and raise a family?
Go back to India. I've been married 25 years and I don't get any federal money. How much do you get?
You don't know what my kind is, because
I don't know how much federal money you get.
proud of being white. Does that make me a
Are you
racist?
proud of being a federal agent?
I'm proud to be one, because I'd rather stand up.
Are you proud of being a federal agent?
Fat child molester like you out there hiding behind that fence.
I can't get the other side of it. They'll throw me in jail.
This town.
They have to protect you federal agents.
Take a good look at a federal agent, ladies and gentlemen.
What's new?
You know, you have newsmen out there talking about the past of the Klan. The past of the Klan, they killed
I believe
people.
that's the federal agent.
Everybody out there's ancestors has
Federal
killed
agent talking
people.
now. You're so proud. Why you got hoods on?
I don't wear a mask,
proud of your race.
Why don't you get intelligent? I'm not wearing a
We
mask.
are. You're a federal agent. Your brothers are.
Because we don't want to embarrass you. Your sister's under one of these hoods.
We stand against your kind. You're a federal agent.
That's why you're out here with a camera. You're trying to find out.
You're a
You talk
federal
about
agent.
federal agents. Take a look around. You got people like that idiot out here.
Yes, you're a federal agent.
Saturday has come out here. He figured he'd pick up some young child out here while he's here running his mouth. So
You're a federal agent.
watch it.
How much money do you get from the Fed?
Under the church people, you the people out there of Waco that did not do nothing, that did not stand up.
We're doing it now without you and not no Fed.
Why aren't you out there helping to build it if you're behind
You were
it?
out there saying, burn it down, buddy. We got it on film.
You never seen me burn it down. That's a house of God. That's how ignorant you are.
No, we have federal agents burn it down.
You know, I'm American. I'm a proud.
You're a federal agent.
You have proud.
You're a federal agent
out there. Why do we have to call them Afro-Americans? If they're American, be proud of being American.
You're a federal agent.
Illegal aliens here. Take a look around. The government lets them in here so they can vote for it.
You're a federal agent.
You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time.
We can
So
prove
please
you're a
yourself.
federal agent.
I have never killed a black man. I have never killed a homosexual. I have no intentions unless they put
You just kill innocent people.
myself. They have a right to be black. They have a right to be gay.
You're a federal
They're
agent.
beating them because of their rights.
You're a federal
People
agent.
need to do.
You're a federal agent.
You think because the Klan, the news media says we kill people. Nobody up here has killed anybody.
You're a federal agent.
Killed anybody.
You're a federal agent.
Killing somebody.
You're a federal agent.
That child molester right there.
You're which one? You? You're the federal agent.
I don't care the hype that you hear on television or that you in the news media that we kill. We hate Catholics. We hate this. We don't. We don't.
Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal agent. Federal
If
agent.
you read your Bible, the Bible says stay with your
Federal
own
agent.
tribe. If you read your
Federal
Bible,
agent.
it says that any man
Federal
that shall
agent.
seek to lie with another man,
Federal
even a
agent.
woman, shall be put to
Federal
death. His blood
agent.
spread upon this earth.
Federal agent.
You know,
Federal
Rodney King said it
provocateur.
best. Why can't
You're
we all
federal
get along?
provocateur.
The reason we can't get along is because the news media wants the blacks fighting against the whites and the blacks fighting against the
Federal
Mexicans.
agent.
So we can't see what the federal government is doing to us.
You are a
They're
federal
taking your
agent.
constitutional rights away. They are issuing them back to you one at a time and calling them privileges.
You are a federal agent.
My forefathers fought for that Constitution, and so did you people.
You're a federal
We
agent.
have a right to come up here and talk. That's why child molesters have the right to roam the streets like him.
You're a federal
The
agent.
Constitution.
How many are federal agents?
They're trying to take the Second Amendment away from us.
How many are federal
Constitution says
agents?
we have a right to bear arms. We have a right to protect ourselves.
You're a federal agent. You're a federal
What happened out there?
Federal agents. Look, federal
They
agents.
protected themselves.
Look, there's some federal
They
agents.
killed them. Now they're covering it up.
You're a federal
It's
agent.
like I said, anybody that's belonging to a church, what's going to stop them one of these days from kicking in your church?
You're a federal agent.
Think about it, people. The government. You people are the government. We, the people, are the government.
You're a
If you don't
federal
like what
agent.
people's doing, get out there, register, vote.
You're a federal agent.
Put people in that's going to do something for you.
You're a federal agent.
Why is it a hate crime for a black man to be proud of his race, for his Hispanic or white? It's not a hate crime.
You're a federal agent. You're a provocateur.
They want people to think that it's against the law to be in the Klan or that it's against the law to be white. No, it's not. I'm proud of being white. I'm proud of what my heritage accomplished. If that makes me a racist, then I guess I'm damn proud to be a racist. Because anybody that's proud of their race is a
You're a
racist.
federal agent.
You know, you ought to keep your day job because that song is not going to go nowhere on the charts, child molester.
You're a federal agent.
What happened to you in Huntsville, buddy?
You're a federal agent. What's husband?
Lady, I'm not kidding. That man right there is a child molester.
You're a federal agent too.
You are sick. You're a federal agent. Hey,
I'm not sick. I'm cold, but I'm not sick. You are the sick people. Like I said, we are not out here to downgrade anybody. We are out here for equal rights.
You're out here because your federal handlers
I don't
told
care
you
what you want me
to.
or not. I have a right to be here, and I'm here.
You don't have a right to be out there to get in church. You are a federal agent. If you come out there, Clyde Doyle's told them they're going to arrest you. The DPS is out there, boy.
You know, you turn
You're a federal
around,
agent.
stick to your Constitution. Without the Second Amendment, you would have not none of the rest of them.
You're nothing but a fat federal
In
agent.
case you don't know what the Second Amendment,
Yeah, I know what it
that
is,
means I have a right to blow your ass off if I want to, you little child molester. You come
You're
here
a
one of my
federal
kids, if I
agent.
ever happens.
You're the worst.
You're a federal provocateur.
Foreign troops, you idiot.
You're a federal provocateur.
I've had dune buggies chase me. You're an idiot.
Child molesters will climb anything to get to a kid. I understand that.
You're nothing but a fat
You know, you need psychiatric help. You're sick.
You're a federal agent.
You know what?
fat racist.
Not gonna waste my time talking to you. They know what idiot you are.
You're a fat
You're a federal agent.
Look around. Look at your neighbors. Why does it take the Ku Klux Klan for you people to get together?
You're a federal agent.
Because you're a federal
We were
agent.
together 7, 8 weeks ago.
Why can't you preachers hold a thing
We've
to
been
get
together
together without
7
no
weeks
income
now.
in town?
We've been
To
saying
me,
the same thing for
the
5 years.
preachers in the churches that allow homosexuals are hypocrites. So I will not go to that church. But people have a First Amendment right of religious belief, and that's what the Constitution is. We have a right to come up here and say what we want to, as long
And we
as
have a
don't
right
infringe
to
on
do that.
anybody else's rights. If you don't like us so well, then why do you come here? You have the opportunity to leave anytime you want to.
Federal agent.
You're a federal
We
provocateur.
only got 2
This is
hours,
our town,
and
not
I'm going
yours.
someplace else. But there is people under these masks that live in this town. You people don't know there's people out there amongst you who is Klan.
They're
We're not
federal
bad people.
provocateurs.
We're not bad people.
They're federal provocateurs.
Just because we stand up for our race, just because we stand up for the white rights, I guess that makes
You're
us
a
bad.
federal provocateur.
You turn around, if we're so bad, then why is the federal government making hate crime laws against the white race?
Let me tell you something.
Trick or treat, you live back in the 50s. Trick or treat is over with. Trick or treat, trick
There's no
or
law
treat.
involved in that.
Tell them.
So why make it a hate
They're
crime?
federal agents. 1 in 4 is a federal agent.
Stand up for white rights. Stand up for America's rights. Stand up for America, you fat federal agent. Federal agent.
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
Listen to the speech. I said we're up here for rights, constitutional
1 in
rights.
4 is a
So turn
federal
your hearing
agent.
aid up and shut your mouth and listen.
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
I heard it Cowboys, but you've been on a rage too long, partner.
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
You don't like it, get out.
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
Here to smear the federal. This guy is here to smear the patriot.
You know, if you people quit hollering at us, you ask us questions, you give us respect, we're going to give you respect. You ask
We
us
don't want you.
questions,
Go
we
back home. We don't
answer.
want your money.
Because it's
You're
like this.
$300.
Nobody knows us but ourselves, so how can you judge somebody if you don't know them? I'm not judging you, man. I'm not judging you.
If you ain't, why you here expressing this and expressing that?
He asked a question here. That's what he said.
Judge this, judge
All right, he's got a question.
I'm not judging you. I'm judging the federal government. We are the people. We have a right to judge the federal government.
What you doing? What you done them things out? What you done them things out?
Answer his
People,
question.
the Constitution says we the people.
What's
If you don't know the Constitution, I suggest you go to your library and look it up. Because if you don't know the laws, the government's going to get over on you every day. Every day.
Koresh was a molester.
Answer his question.
Federal agent. Yeah, who's Albert Pike? Tell us about your federal daddy.
He was a molester.
Federal agent. Federal agent.
Go ahead.
Answer that.
Tell us who Albert Pike is.
They're all looking at you, idiot, so you must be one. You know, it's people like this, they don't keep an open mind. He's going to come here to get attention because he's running his mouth. The news media is zooming on him to show you what an idiot he is, okay?
We are the news media.
To come here.
We are the news media.
I believe in what I believe in. I believe in equal rights for everybody. So if we're going to have this America, we have equal rights, then get rid of affirmative action. Give a person a job for qualifications, not because of color or skin. Because when you do that, you're downgrading your race. They tell you to go get an education, go to college. What good is that going to do when the federal government tells you who to hire and who not to hire? The black people need to wake up because they're giving the Mexicans the jobs over the blacks. Because they want the Hispanic votes.
You're the fan. I can see it.
If y'all white and proud, why y'all hiding?
We can sit here and talk all day long. It's like this. We're for equal rights. We're going to get equal rights.
Catch up all of y'all shit. Take that dirty shit out. Well, if y'all represent, take that stuff out.
Why can't you answer that question?
Go ahead.
Play some music.
He got a question here for you.
Why can't y'all answer the question? Why can't y'all answer her question?
Hold on, he's got a question for you.
You say you're so proud, you stand up there in your sheets, y'all all this and y'all that, you stand for a lot of things, but why y'all gonna hide behind your little funky ass sheets, but you won't take them off? So what, you live in Waco? Don't nobody give a damn. If you're so proud, take off them funky ass sheets. Huh? I can't hear you. Take off your sheets. What's your problem? Come on now. I'm here. I'm standing here. I didn't come up here to down you like you said. I'm not up here downgrading. Turn the music on. Turn the music back on.
Federal agents, they are! Federal agents, they are!
her space, our space. I mean this. I don't care. He's telling me they can come on. If I die for a good cause, I'm proud. I'm happy. That man upstairs. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Well, that's your space, your space. If you want to stand up there and take it out, if you want to do anything you want to do in this world, it's up to you. He's talking about education. I could be a dummy. If I'm so dumb, why did I get published? My mother is a Catholic church. She just wrote for the bishop. She got published. She went to England and sang for the Pope. What is their point? They shot, but
you think any of them are federal agents? Yeah, I know they are.
the point being is this: if the government's gonna be that damn corrupt, you know what they can do? You know what they can do? They can reschedule because Americans, we're gonna stand up for our rights. And if anybody like it, I said,
don't know they're doing it though.
really, I'm not scared. I'm not afraid to stand
We're not
up.
afraid of either, but we believe that 1 in 4 is federal
Man,
agents.
come on, I know there's corruption up there, but if you know what it is, they really want the people not to take back over. Don't tell me to go to a voting booth and you're gonna put in there who you want anyway, and then you're gonna turn around. Where's my money?
Voting's a scam.
Where's my money? Do you see how them people got killed unnecessarily? I did. I watched. And all this controversy to cover up the ignorance. I don't believe this. I really don't. It hurt me. There's people, children of the people. I don't care if you are 62 and got murdered in that situation. You're still somebody else's child, and that man upstairs is the only one that we got to.
He's the only one that's gonna matter.
Got that right.
Ain't going nowhere yet, right?
Come on, I'm tired of bad to the KK. Bad to the bone. Hey, sorry. They're not worth it.
Well, come on out there and help build a church.
Give me a car.
In mass down here telling the feds to kill the Davidians in '93. So they're always there stirring things up. Now they're here saying that they want to help or something, and they're down there spewing the racism. A third of the people that got it, Waco was black. Some were also Jewish. It's disgusting. Clyde doesn't want
Now gone. How will you explain to them that no longer can they go to the corner?
You're a federal agent. Explain it to
The
them.
money in your pocket is just worthless paper.
Your federal money's in your pocket.
How will you tell them that the policeman on the corner is no longer a friend and neighbor, but an agent of a tyrant government?
Just like you.
American, but a United
Just like you.
National peacekeeper. How will you explain that the constitutional republic that once was
Quit
American
disgracing
is now
the flag
gone,
up there.
sold to the highest bidder by corrupt politicians? How will you explain why you allowed this to happen? What will you say when it is time, when a crime for your children is now a Bible or to print a
Where'd the old man go?
or what you thought is outlawed?
Oh. Where's Alex being interviewed?
Dave's been getting interviewed. Dave's been interviewed a couple times too.
Hey there, federal agent.
How will you comfort them when they are taking the state-run camps for education by proponents of the New World Order?
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
That the rights you enjoyed are now gone forever.
1 in 4 is a federal agent.
What excuse will
Which one in the 4 of y'all are federal agents?
did all you could do to preserve
that
the
one?
future for them? What will you...
I think the one who supports the lesbians in the purple stripes is a federal agent. What do you think, Jimmy?
Well, all I know is 1 in 4 is a federal agent.
Will you be able to look them in the eye and tell them that that is how it was meant to be? You couldn't help it?
The federal agents are the ones that are in charge of them.
You know is right. And just
Well, sure, because they aren't good at following orders. They're only good at giving orders.
Your children. Will you
Federal agents, yeah, they give their orders and the Ku Klux Klan follows the order.
Let's see. 1, 2, Agent 4. 1, 2, Agent 4. 1, 2, Agent 4. 1, 2, Agent 4.
Boy, there's a lot of federal agents in that crowd.
Sure are. Golly.
I wonder what they plan to do.
Oh, they probably
Now we have a puppet show. You remember the puppet show that used to be on TV?
More propaganda,
Ollie and
more
Stupid
lies.
or
Because
Dumb
you
and
know,
Dumber.
the
We
people,
haven't figured out which one is which yet. You know, you
the
see
people who
fat
are
hog
building
over
the
there
church, the
with
people who are doing the work, the people who are
Don't be so
giving their
black,
weekends
what's that
and
piece of
spending
shit?
their time and
So what
spending
do you
their
do?
money do
You throw
not
the fat hog
support
over to whatever
these
somebody
people.
wants.
Absolutely
You know,
love these
she
people.
wants
They
attention.
wanted to give us
She
money.
was the only
We
one in
said,
the
no, we
beauty
don't want your
contest. She come
filthy
in
money.
last place.
Go home.
So she
We
stands
don't
around
want
acting like
you
she's friends
here.
with the black race, so the news media will come over there and put her ugly
Maybe
face
1
on
in 3 is a
television.
federal agent.
Little does she
But
know
you're wrong. I'm
that
not
is shown
ugly. I am
all over the
beautiful.
world, and they probably got her a criminal case
Maybe they're all
somewhere
federal
for being so
agents.
damn ugly. You know, they sit around and they want to destroy America.
You don't have to wear masks.
It's uneducated fat hogs like that their own mother don't even want them around. So they got to come out here to get attention.
At least
I'm proud of being white. I don't deny that. Nobody should deny that. You should be proud of your
being an American, not a federal agent.
To the full attention of kid. Educate your people. How are you going to bring your race up as higher than anybody else if you are interbreeding? That is stupid. That is against God's law. God made the horse. God made a mule. A man bred him and got a donkey. His punishment, a donkey cannot reproduce.
The devil made federal agents.
You would see a fat hog like that over there.
The devil made federal agents.
Oh, you're hurting my feelings. You're hurting my feelings.
Yeah, real gentleman.
Blacks call us honkies crackers. When I use the word nigger, it upsets them. Why? The definition of a nigger, no matter what color you are. You hear that? No matter what color you are.
What's a federal agent? He wears a mask.
From society and don't give back like that fat hog right there on welfare.
Oh, yeah.
Welfare.
That's a white piece of trash nigger.
Yes. Yes, would you like to see, at least I'm not on the payroll of the federal government. I am not on welfare.
KKK spells tyranny. How many federal agents?
Nobody wants you, period, there. That's why I said, take a look what the government's doing to you. They got American citizens firing upon American citizens, killing them. The white race, we're not trying to get rid of the black race. The black race is doing that themselves. Why are they shooting their brothers and sisters and robbing them? We got to stop that. The white race has got to stop acting like wannabe little punks. Get the drug dealers off the streets. That's what you got to do. You got to do that. Everybody's equal, so let's start fighting equal. Fight these drug dealers. You know, to me, the black race, if they're so proud, stop your brothers from killing one another. It's bullshit.
He's still
the
back
white
here
race,
being
stop
interviewed.
killing one another. That's what hate is. When somebody has something that you don't have, and you want it bad enough to kill them, that's what hate is.
Who's the red shirts coming down
You
here?
know, I don't hate anybody out here. I do not hate anybody out here. I don't hate you.
You're a federal agent. You hate America.
I don't hate you. You can hate me all you want. You know why? Because this is America, okay?
You're a federal agent. You hate America.
You can hate anybody you want. But I think you should listen to your parents. You should stop fighting amongst one another. Quit killing one another. Federal government standing back. They don't care about the black race or the white race. They know we're killing each other.
That's why you're trying to divide us.
Death and taking our money. You people need to turn around and look at your neighbor. Get along. God made us all. God made us all. So let's get along, like Rodney King said. The government does not want that. You people that own houses, you work your butt off to buy your house. When you pay it off, you don't own it. You are renting it from the government. They call it taxes. They call it taxes. You never own anything. Money makes the world go around. Now they're trying to make credit cards. They don't want you to hold paper. Paper is useless. So is plastic. Friendship and life. And being proud of your heritage. That's what America's about. It's not about all this fighting and stuff.
It's not about federal agents here smearing the memory of the people that died at Waco like you're doing, fat boy.
Your mother liked me, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, just go home, federal agent. Go home, federal agent. We don't want you here, federal agent.
You know, the only thing that I got against America is they let child molesters like him walk on the street and get away with it.
Tell them how much the FBI pays
years ago when they had law of the land,
tell us how much they pay
that man would have been hung by his privates by that intersection over there.
Yeah, we've got
That's how stupid he is. It's like I said, the man is a child molester. He's put out here to do that. So, you know, watch your kids around him.
Oh yeah, we've got a federal agent. I'd watch the churches around here with the history people like you've got.
Let me tell you something. Nobody in the American Knights has ever burned a church, has burned a cross in anybody's yard. I don't care what your religious belief is. That is a house of God. I respect the house of God. You know, this lady over here is talking about looking at us in hell. I'm not going to hell. Earth right here is hell right now with all this fighting and confliction and going on. You know, you got people around here, they don't want to hear what we got to say. They already got their minds made up. They've already got their minds made up. So, you know, you people open your mind. One thing, just remember, we are the American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. We are not here to hurt anybody. When we do our salute like this, that's not a Nazi salute. Ku Klux Klan's been in existence before Nazi. We're doing this, Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, with an open palm to show you we have nothing in our hands to harm you with. Nothing whatsoever.
Your face is enough to do that, federal agent.
Your mother liked it.
Your federal agent. Yeah, we've got the federal agent. Junior high school mentality, federal agent.
Yeah, typical federal agent mentality. Gotta call women fat. Talk about somebody's mama.
Don't let a piece of shit like that stand around here and run his mouth.
He cussed! Get him!
He has no friends whatsoever. He comes up here, runs a dictaphone. Now, when we meet him in the parking lot after this, he'll say, "Oh, bro, I was sorry. I had to do that for a friend."
No, well, you're a federal agent.
You know what? If he even comes around me, I'll put my foot so far up his ass, it'll take a tow truck to get it out.
I'm not afraid of you, you fat slob.
It's like I said, punk, you know who I am, okay? You know who I am. You go talk to your mother, she wants you, I hear her calling you.
You fat piece of crap. You fat federal agent.
Go back to D.C.
Do you hate me, sir? Do you hate me, sir?
You're damn right I hate federal agents.
Good. You know why?
You piece of scum.
Because if I hated you as much as you hated me, that fence wouldn't stop me from coming over and kicking your skull.
Yes! Yeah, federal agent.
Out-of-shape federal agent. Ask these
Come on! Come on! Come on!
That's right.
They got files on me.
The only Klan on television that fought. You know, if black's so beautiful, why mix it with white? Explain that to me. If black is so damn beautiful, why mix it with white? Take your own heritage, take your own race, educate your people, get them off of drugs, and stop killing one another. Stop killing one another.
Y'all want to fly into the black community? They're here to make patriots look bad.
Now we got the Texas Rangers admitting what happened at Waco, you fat federal agent. Everybody's waking up to what a bunch of criminals
Once again, we'd like to thank every single person who attended today. We are truly an organization filled with love, hope, and dreams for our United States.
Well, that's double
We
speed.
sincerely hope that these words ring true to your ears and you now have a better understanding of the American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan and what we stand for.
Federal agents. I like that one.
I purely support stupid people.
We represent the good and all humankind and will continue to fight to our last dying breath for freedom. Freedom for all of us to believe as we want to be who we want to.
They are federal provocateurs.
What happens when a Southern Baptist is the outcast religion? What happens when an Episcopalian is the outcast religion? Will they come knocking down your door?
Even the other one's fat too, huh?
As our great God has intended. What will you tell your children when they cannot practice the religions they so choose? Why will you let your government choose for you? This is our nation, one nation under God, yours and mine. Please help us in our mission as we strive to make this a better place for your children as well as mine. I sincerely hope you realize that we are not a hate-filled people, but genuine people with honest beliefs. I once again ask you to bow your heads so lead us in prayer.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, Lord, our heavenly God, we forever will strive to be your faithful servants. Please save us.
Here's federal agent. Federal agent. Give me that flag. federal provocateurs will speak again.
Federal agents. That's what the feds are into. And I guarantee you one of these guys is an informant and they're probably getting ready to provocateur this group into
Move the
something.
barricade.
The FBI can demonize patriots across the board. Yeah, here we've got the feds hanging out, acting like a bunch of idiots.
What the federal agents do, they disgrace all the flags they carry.
Tax dollars at work. Yeah, we've got our tax dollars at work. How many of you know the history of the Klan? Know they're a bunch of federal agents and provocateurs?
Yeah!
I know. A bunch of feds over here.
The most infiltrated group in America.
The most infiltrated, controlled.
The most controlled group in America.
Controlled, little mindless organization in the world.
Oh no, where you going?
Come on, give some more federal propaganda.
Move the barricade.
Out of here.
Can we say uneducated?
Move the barricade.
He's getting some film.
Applications for stupidity.
Yeah, but they'll be arrested if they do in this car.
I'll be stupid too. Oh no.
We'd like to once again thank you for coming and seeing
All right, Betty Lou.
Any questions?
Smear what we're doing.
You can always contact us.
How do you do that?
Where is your family picnic?
Stop trying to smear the good work of good
337
people from all races and religions.
That's
We go to the church in Waco.
219-337 KK. Have a wonderful day, Waco.
Hell yeah. Go home, federal
That was
agent.
so educational.
Go back to D.C.
That was so
and
educational.
get your next orders.
That's right.
I know.
Go back to D.C. and get your next orders.
Go back to D.C. and get your next set of orders from Clinton.
Let Hillary Clinton give you your next set of orders.
It's not over yet, is it?
Your next set of fortune orders. So you can go
What?
smear everybody, cause more division.
What flag? POWMI.
Well, there they go.
Not a flag for them to disgrace.
Known federal organization.
They said, you know what, I mean, you know.
Lieutenant Colonel of Palmyra was a black man.
Yeah, well.
Come on, y'all, let's get it.
How they disgrace all the flags. Bye-bye, federal agents.
That was the sorriest.
Y'all can do better than that.
Sorriest. I mean,
Come on, let's hear some more federal propaganda.
You might have could have convinced me black was wrong, but that was the sorriest thing I've ever seen in my life. That was pitiful.
Come on, man.
Hey, that's a federal building.
That was pitiful.
What are you going in there for?
Yeah, that's not a federal building. What are you going in there for?
Yeah, go down to federal building. Get you some more orders.
Did you come to get your funding, your $3,000 a month from the feds?
Black power. All right, I heard you say it.
Okay, too.
I thought you were going to march. I thought there was going to be some kind of march we could participate in.
Let's go.
I thought we were going to get the march with
They're federal agents. You guys, don't feel so bad.
My damn battery's
We got to get back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the federal provocateurs have
They're
left.
all back on their property right now, just hunkering down.
They don't want local police.
They didn't even want to come down.
Doing well, let's slip a little money to the Klan. Well, the alliance still holds good. Nowadays, they're, ostensibly they're opponents of the government, but they're up to their old tricks.
Can I get a shot of your patches, sir?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're witnessing the feds trying to stop our rebuilding project. It won't work. It will never work.
If you can't, I can't stand still long enough.
Just like a good sweat rag.
Well, you have to be stupid to be a member of this organization.
What is passion?
I got to aim. Got to get aim right now.
I'm giving no one a sweat rag.
Good question. So they don't know which one's a federal agent?
Well, I can tell which one's a federal agent by what he was saying. Right out of their handbook.
Yeah, the fat boy over there.
Main one?
Yeah.
It's all part of smearing good Americans that care about the Constitution. They have these idiots spout it and make us look bad.
Read Blood in the Face by James Ridgway.
There you go.
Well,
that is a very interesting list of how many of these guys
initiative has been opposed
to the FBI all along.
What would you say about
my quadrant that I'm covering here in Central Texas.
Another federal hate group started up.
Another federal hate group.
Yeah.
Well, here we have the federal agents.
Their job is to provoke. They're provocateurs. Provocateurs.
Everybody's safe.
Their main goal is to provoke racial hatred and stuff like that.
And there is the federal agent.
And to make us look bad. The patriots are really...
See, it doesn't matter what you say, as long as you're wearing a handrobe.
Hey, come on down here!
Is that my water?
Yeah. Hey, tell that one there to come on down here, the chubby one.
Yes.
Hey, can you tell that chubby one to come down here? Hey. We want to ask how many does he think the federal agent? You know Robert Pike is? You know Robert Pike is? What's his name? Hey, big guy with the black.
Fat boy.
Fat boy with the black. Come here, I want a question. How many do you think are federal agents?
Trade that for a ski mask on the weekend.
Come on, just come on down here and talk to us. Sir, come on down here and talk to us.
We've heard about all their power and how we'd like to see.
Sir, sir, come here and talk.
How scary they are.
We're white boys, come on down here.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Come on, sir. Hey,
what's his name?
What's his name?
Boots on.
You got your federal boots on. Come on over here.
Like SWAT team boots.
You know, ma'am.
SWAT team.
Come on, sir.
Tell us all about being a federal agent.
Just tell us what you think. Is there federal agents in the Ku Klux Klan?
Getting $1,700 a month, or is it $3,000?
All right, which one is it? Ma'am.
They send their women.
Ma'am. Sir. Hey. I want to come over here. He's probably a federal agent.
We just want to talk to the federal agent.
What? He's a federal agent? What'd you say? Yeah, I think he is.
He is. He won't come here and talk about it.
Trick or treat.
Come on, come here. Just tell us about it.
Don't leave, federal agents. Well, I'll be out at Waco tomorrow. I'll be out at Bellmead, out at the complex.
Yeah, we'll be out at the church. I mean compound.
Yeah. Well, you threaten me. Boy, I'm afraid. Ranger report. We're going out there tomorrow to rebuild it. And Clive Doe and other spouting branch civilians have said if they come out there, the DPS has agreed they're going to get arrested. But good folks are welcome from every race to come out and help us rebuild the church as a memorial against the police state.